Hello friends, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's illustration we are going to do this most beautiful galaxy you have ever seen. So we are starting off with a resolution of 2080 into 2860, and we are going straight off with drawing a mountain and a grass. So for this I felt like I needed a little rough sketch so that I have an idea of where I want the mountain, where I want the grass, where I want the river and the tree to be. So that's where we are going for. Once we are done with the rough sketch, I have just reduced the opacity of it, added a new layer and picked the color something from the teal family, and we are using a fountain pen to draw the mountain with our free hand. If you want to use the help of draw style, it's up to you, but I'm more happy with the free hand. And also I forgot to record this little bit where I used blending brush to smudge around the edge of the mountain. We did do in this bit, but I am sure that in the future of this video I made it a little bit darker in shade because I felt like this was not bringing the picture together. So once we are done, we're adding a new layer and we're using coarse watercolor brush to add the grass here. So I'm using 3 or 4 color, and also one of the pro tip to get actually the same type of color is to take a screenshot of the final image and just use the eyedropper to get the exact color whichever we are using in this illustration. And also through this I want to make a big announcement that after many years of thinking this through, I have finally decided to open my newsletter for all of you so that we connect on daily basis. Majority of my illustration is on a daily basis, or at least alternate days. Since we connect so often, I thought, why don't we make a gist of this for a weekly once newsletter where I share what I have learned through books, where I'm a big nerd, I read a lot of books, I can share through, and also one art tips and also one motivation to start our new week ahead. Hope you guys will be interested in this newsletter. I'll make sure to leave the link below. It's free of cost. You all have to go is subscribe to my newsletter, and every Saturday you will have a new newsletter to keep up for the upcoming week, and also to take the lesson which we have learned in the previous week. I may be giving shout out to my followers, to my commenters, and to my subscriber as well. So hang on, there is so much thing happening, and I hope you will be a part of this new journey of iPad fashion drawing newsletter. So since after we have done this blending, we are moving to step 2, that is the main part of this illustration, that is to paint a galaxy. And I have added a new layer, and this layer is actually the base layer I'm doing behind the mountain. So make sure you follow the right side of the illustration board where you can see all the layers. I'm using a darker shade of blue, and then I'm adding a teal blue. And also if you look at this, the way I'm adding color is a wavy structure because I wanted little roughy sky, because the galaxy has to pop out rather than the fluffiness or the minimal cloud whichever we usually do. This is something different than what we always do in our channel. And also if you can see, there is a strike of emptiness in the sky because that's where we are going to create the galaxy. And we are using wash brush. This is actually the magic tool we are going to use to bring this entire color into a beautiful blended galaxy. Make sure to follow the size, flow and strength of the brush, and we are blending it in a very wavy way, not like from top to bottom or bottom to top. We are doing it by blending the lighter shade to the darker shade, and also I'm slowly smudging around the edge of the white strike so that it looks like a sea of galaxy in the sky. And also if you look, I'm slowly blending the rest of the color. Make sure you do it as slowly as you can because these illustration took a bit of 15 minutes to get the sky for me, or the galaxy effect, and these are all in 4x speed. So once I'm happy with how this look like, I'm using flow and brush to add a depth for the entire image. So I just used a darker shade to make it blend like that because it was looking too much edgy and too much of brush effect there, so I am going to reduce it. And also I felt that mountain was not matching, so I added a darker color to the mountain. I'm using wash brush to again bring the edge into smooth edge, and it looks like a mountain itself. So if you look at the background, it looks like a galaxy sky there, but at the same time it takes a little bit of time to get the entire picture together. So hang on, we are into step 3, that is paint the river. This is the most easiest step. Just add a new layer beneath the grass layer. We are going to use coarse watercolor brush, add a darker shade of blue, then again indigo, then purple, then pink, and blend it all together using blending brush from the artist column. Also, just make sure you do it as slowly as you can because these are all in 2x or 4x speed. So take your sweet time, get this illustration happen, tag me in your Instagram. I would love to see how you have done illustration. There is no such thing as bad drawing. It's all about our perception to how we are going to look into the art. So once we are done with this, we are going to the most easiest step, the next easiest step after river, which is definitely to draw a tree. So step 4, we are hopping on with a darker shade of green, and we are going to use dry ink brush. This became one of my favorite brush so far. So all these thing, right, the favorite brush for me, the favorite blending for me, all these thing will come in my newsletter. Like, I'll share it with you. One will be things I have learned throughout the week. One second brush I like, or any new art design I have come up with and I like it, I may need your opinion on it. Number 3 is definitely the motivation to make the next upcoming week how much more better than the previous week. So all this kind of a heart-to-heart connection with all of you people, because we have one common thing in each of us, that is, we have the desire of art. We want the art to be part of our hobby or part of our daily routine or part of to upskill ourselves and become artists in future. So all this thing will come in the newsletter for you. So make sure you go ahead, subscribe the newsletter, and every Saturday we will share with you the most heart-to-heart connection talk, and I would love to see all of you over there. So once again, thank you for your massive support in my channel. And here in the illustration, we are just copy and pasting the tree. Make sure you do it either in the exact same way or in the way you like. And then I again felt the tea looks little bit dull for the green, so I used the black color to kind of add in the layer. So we are going to use a hairbrush from artist to add the shadow of the tree. And once we are done, we are moving into the favorite part, which is to add star. We are using sparkle, and I just dabbed it around the screen wherever I felt like, and then I'm using copy and paste to add the rest of the star. And once we are done with enough of the sparkle, I'm going to reduce the layer, add a new layer, and we're going to use glow neon brush to give that pop-up of the star, that the bloom of the star. So thank you so much for all of your support, and I'm looking forward to see you all in the newsletter, and we will have a healthy connect there, and we'll have a heart-to-heart talk, and we'll come up with all this new way of building up our community, learn something new, and develop ourselves. Because in the current scenario we are living in, every day is a new day. There is no same day. Either you are learning or either you are left behind. So whoever is in the category of upskilling yourself, happy to have you, and whoever is just starting up, happy to have you. Whoever think that life has to be the way it is, happy to have you as well. There is no judgment whatsoever. But since we are a part of community of creativeness, I really want to bring us all together in one platform. So see you all in my newsletter. Till then, take care, have a great life. Life is very short to even think what's happening. Just do your best, illustrate this galaxy, tag me in your Instagram. I'd love to see. Till then, take care, bye bye.